Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry that it's been so long and I've been away for such a long time, but life got in the way, things got busy and work was crazy manic as always, but got worse. So yeah, here I am now. I'm finally back on YouTube, or going to try to be anyway, and yeah, I thought I'd just fill you in. So as you'd have seen from the last few vlogs that I've managed to finally get up after I recovered the footage, I did my first ever bikini show and I won. So amazing. I'm so proud of myself. I mean, this is just fantastic. I just can't believe still now that I won my first ever show. It just was the best day. I made the best friends and it was just so fantastic. Such a great experience. It was unreal. And then through winning, I got an invite to the British finals, which was 5 weeks later in the October, and I went to that. I got to that. I had a pretty rough peak week. Work was very stressful. I couldn't get any extra time off of work, so the peak week was pretty hard, I'm not going to lie, but I'm not making excuses. I definitely bought a better package. I had leaned out even more, a lot more, by the British finals, and I thought, and my coach Randy thought, that I definitely had a better package. But the day didn't go very smoothly. They were running really late. There was also carpet on the stage instead of normal flooring, and obviously I've been practicing my posing on like hardwood floor because that's what the stages usually are. I hadn't practiced on carpet, and what with my nerves and running late, I really let my nerves get the better of me on the finals show day. I don't know why, I just was so much more nervous. But with all of that, I caught my heel when I went to do one of my quarter turns, which nothing bad happened. I didn't fall over, nothing like that, but I had a little wobble. I picked myself up again and I thought, just carry on, but that put me off, and then my nerves just got to me. So my posing wasn't as good as it was in the first one. So I ended up coming 6th out of all the girls, just missing out on a place in the top 5, which really pissed me off, if I'm going to be honest. I was annoyed at myself. I've never been more angry at myself than I was at that moment, and I was really upset with myself that I'd let the nerves get to me through the whole day. That I'd just been building it up, getting so damn nervous, and then I let that little thing, you know, ruin the rest of my routine. And I mean, I still posed, I still hit every pose, but it was the transitions between the poses that because I was so nervous, they just weren't quite as smooth as before. So it just goes to show that this sport it's very subjective anyway, but it just goes to show that you can have the best package on stage, which, not being big-headed, but I genuinely believe I deserve to be in that top 5 with my physique. I had a really good physique, much better than when I won in my first show. But it goes to show that if you don't have everything on point, if you don't have the posing on point, absolutely everything, then you won't win and you won't place where you want to place, because everything has to be perfect in bikini. So that was quite disappointing, and I beat myself up about it for weeks, and I was really down, but my coach Randy was like, hey girl, you're gonna lose a lot more than you're gonna win in this sport. You've got to realise that. And I think it was just such a shock for me, because there was so much expectation on me, because I'd gone out and won the first show. Everybody was like, oh, you've got this in the bag, you're gonna win the finals, it's gonna be amazing. And that made me so nervous. Everybody was saying to me on the build up to the show, you know, you've got it, you've won, blah blah blah, and I was just getting more and more nervous at the fact that I had all these people like expecting this of me, you know. And actually I didn't enjoy the finals like I enjoyed the first show. So I had a fantastic day at the first show. I enjoyed every aspect, I made amazing friends, and thankfully at the finals I had my friend Natalie from the first show, and we were in it together. But we both said that the expectation was so high and we just felt so much more nervous, and we didn't like the idea that it was on carpet, that, you know, we just thought, God, what's going to happen? And, you know, I let the nerves get to me. I let the fact that everybody was expecting me to win. I let the fact that all these other girls at the finals had their coaches there with them, and I didn't, because Randy, bless her, is in another country. She's in Canada, so she couldn't physically be there, which is, you know, not her fault. That's just how it is. But I was getting nervous that I then didn't have that aspect of it. I was getting nervous that I hadn't posed on carpet. I've been practicing on the normal flooring, and would it feel different? Which it did feel different when I got on stage, but you don't know till you get on. And there was just all these factors, and so I ended up coming sixth. But I look back at it and I'm still proud of myself, because I didn't come last. You know, there was a lot of girls in that category, and I only just missed out on a top 5 placing. And for my second ever show to be at a British finals and to come sixth, well, that's amazing. Like, that is genuinely amazing. And now I'm so proud of myself and so happy. And I look back on both the days, and I've learned from both days, and it was amazing. But obviously at the time, yeah, I was gutted. So that's the show. So where have I been? What have I been doing? Why have I not been on YouTube? So here we go. So it's now March 2019, so it's a long time after those finals in October, and I've been having an off season, and should have turned my phone off. I've been having an off season and trying to build more muscle, more shoulders, more glutes to improve myself for the stage, because my goal now is to get my IFBB Pro card. So I've always wanted to be in the IFBB Pro League, and I've always wanted to step on that Miss Olympia stage, you know, in America. That's what I want to do. I want to get there. But in order to get there, I have to transition. So I competed with UKUP last year, and now I want to compete with the IFBB, which in the UK is 2 bros. So my plan has been, and my coach's plan has been, that we'll do the off season and we'll go for a show in June or July. Now, the only thing is, my job as a veterinary surgeon is very, very stressful, and we've had a lot going on at the moment in the veterinary world, and I have been so stressed to the max that I can't seem to control my stress levels at the moment. Now, stress affects everybody in different ways, but for me, it just gains weight to my abdomen and my love handle area. Like, literally the fat just goes to there, sticks on, and I can't budge it. No matter what I do, I can't budge it. So I need to speak to my coach properly, and by the time this goes out I would have spoken to Randy, but I have had to make some very hard decisions, and I have decided that I'm either not going to compete this year, or I'm going to compete at the very end of the year. But there's a lot of factors that go on with this. So as much as I want to get back on that stage and I want that pro card, I can't get back on that stage unless I'm going to bring a better package than the time before, and it's got to be better. You've got to be progressing. Now, I don't feel that I have put on enough muscle. I've gained muscle, definitely. My shoulders and my glutes have gained, but I haven't got enough for 2 bros for the IFBB division, and I need to get considerably leaner than I did even for the British finals last year. And in having to get that lean, I will lose muscle, and I don't have enough muscle in the first place, so therefore there's not enough to lose. So over the last few days, it's been really hard for me. It's been an agonising decision, but I'm also getting married this year in August, and I work like 90-hour weeks, sometimes more, and I've just had to make the decision of I'm not mentally and physically where I need to be, and if I'm not mentally where I need to be, I can't ever be physically where I need to be. And I have spoken to several other professionals in the industry, in the IFBB league, of where I want to be, and they've been very honest with me, which is what I wanted, and very upfront, and they have told me that I need at least 2 years of a good off season getting my body ready. Now, that doesn't mean I won't step on stage at all for 2 years. They've suggested that I do smaller shows here and there throughout, and don't go too high above my stage weight, but there are, you know, ways of building muscle and doing all of that and not getting humongous. I'm not humongous now, but I have put on 14 pounds over my stage weight, and as I say, it's all gone to my belly and a little bit on my bum. And I'm just not right. My physique is not right to go into the IFBB. Now, 2 Bros is extremely expensive. It's way more expensive than the UKUP. I don't have money to throw around. I don't have money to waste. And if I went in now as I am, I might as well set that money alight. You know, just set it on fire, because I wouldn't place. I wouldn't feel good about myself. I'd feel very inadequate against the other girls. And I'm not really an insecure person, but this industry makes you that way. And when you're stood on that stage next to other girls that are tighter, leaner, musclier than you, and you think, I haven't got a chance, you're not going to go out there and pose your best, are you? So this is just me being totally honest, and how I'm feeling, and until I feel that I'm ready, I can't get on that stage, which I think a lot of competitors actually go through. I've spoken to a lot of people that, as I say, are in the industry right now and have been there and done it and are still doing it, and you know, their advice is what I'm going to take, because they are in the industry and they know what's going on. And I know my coach believes in me and believes that I can do it, and she believes that I'll look awesome come June or July, and she might be right. Well, she probably is right, because she's never led me wrong yet, and I love her 100%. But I can't, for me, I can't risk getting on that stage not where I need to be, and I can't afford to throw the money at it if I'm not where I need to be. And like I say, work is horrendous. I need to sort out my work life. I need to reevaluate what I'm doing with my career. Obviously, I'm going to be a veterinary surgeon still, but I need to evaluate where I'm working, how many hours I'm working, what I can afford to do, like whether I can afford to cut my hours or go part-time, which at the minute where I am, no. So I'm going to have to reevaluate everything, basically. And I'm getting married this year. I'm getting married in August, and that's something else, you know, that's another stress. I try not to get stressed about things, but I am a worrier. That's just it. I am a worrier. I've tried everything. I'm doing some meditation, and that is helping, but it's not going to cure it all, you know. So I need to be in the right place, and I need to take the time, and I don't want to feel rushed. And the next time I get on that stage, I want to feel like I deserve to be there and I'm meant to be there. So it's been an agonising decision. It has literally been weeks of me going back and forth in my mind, which that hasn't helped with the stress either, because I've been stressing out about it. But I've put everything together, and I just made the pros and cons list of it all, and I've finally decided that I'm not going to do the show in June or the one in July that I was planning to do, because I'm not ready. It's quite simple. And the whole point of this channel and people following my journey was to inspire people to do these things, and to let you know what it's like, what, you know, if you think you'd be ready for it, if it's something you think you'd want to do. And I went into it quite naively. I didn't 100% understand it. I kind of thought, you know, I can build muscle fairly quickly, which is bollocks. Let's be honest. Nobody can build muscle quickly if you're a natural athlete, and I won't ever become, you know, a non-natural athlete. I will always be a natural athlete. Therefore, it takes time to build, and you know, I was naive to that, and now I'm okay with it. I'm aware. I know what I've got to do, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take time off. There will still be YouTube videos, because the other thing I need to inform you of is I am now a fully qualified personal trainer, level 3. So I am fully qualified, and I am starting up a little side business and taking on clients, and I've had some fantastic results. I'll put them here, of people that I've worked with so far, and they've just been amazing results, and they've loved the programs, and I've loved working with them, and it's fantastic. It's hard finding the time, but I'm finding it. Yeah, so I'm fully qualified as a personal trainer. But that's what's been going on. So I just had to explain to you. So there will be videos. There'll be videos of there'll be workout videos. There'll be update videos as I go along. And through this long off season that I will be having, there will be the odd show. It just won't be the two bros, the IFBB, or it might be nearer the time when I get more muscle. But you know, there might be another UKUP, or maybe the PCA when I get a bit more muscle. You know, there's gonna be other federations out there that I can enter and do that are also cheaper, just so that I keep getting the experience of being on stage, keep getting the experience of that atmosphere, the posing. Obviously the posing's slightly different for each federation, but it's all good practice, and just keeping my foot in the door and keeping me sane, I suppose, so that I don't think, oh my god, 2 years of not stepping on stage, that's crazy. Because that's what we all do it for. I mean, I was scared stiff. I was terrified, I'm not going to lie. My heart was pounding out my chest. I was sweating and I was like, oh my god, why am I doing this? But I loved it. It was such a rush. I loved it, and obviously getting back on stage is the goal. And getting my IFBB Pro card is the goal. The ultimate goal is to get to the Olympia stage and the Arnold stage, and people think I'm crazy at the age of 33, but it's not impossible. There are people out there that have done it, that are doing it, and I will do it. I will get there. I've just got to accept that it's going to take time, and now that I've accepted that, you know, that's how. So you will see more vlogs, you will see workouts, you will see some of my clients if they want to be on here, and you will see my journey to this pro card. And you know, I'll take you through it all, because people that want to get into it, they need to know all of this, you know. And without people like me making the mistakes and, you know, fucking up along the way, which we all do, but without people like me sharing that, there's no way of knowing, is there? So that's the whole point of this channel. It's for you guys to know what happens in competing. It's also for anybody, for just fitness, health and lifestyle, you know. So any of my workouts you can follow. I won't just be having workouts for competing. There'll be workouts for beginners, there'll be workouts for intermediates, there'll be, you know, there's going to be lots of different things come into this channel. So that is what I wanted to catch you guys up on. It's turned into a really rather long rant, and I am sorry, but yeah, I wanted you guys to know that I am still here, and I just had to take some time out to get things sorted. And you know, I still might have to take a little bit more time to get things sorted, but I will keep you updated. I will keep you going along with my story, and I will keep vlogging my story. And eventually, once I'm entering the IFBB Pro League in a year, in 2 years, it may be sooner, I don't know, because my body might build muscle sooner, and you can hold on to that hope. But whenever I enter the IFBB League, I will then be vlogging constantly through my prep, it will be every week, and you will see the journey, and it will be the journey to my pro card, and I cannot wait until we're there. But obviously we've got to get there first, and everything takes time. So that's the plan. I hope you guys get me. I hope you understand what I've been saying. Leave any comments or questions down below if you want to know anything else, or if there's something you didn't quite understand in the video. Just leave it down below. I'll get back to you. And if you watch this, thank you so much, and please don't forget to support the channel and give it a like, thumbs up, you know, and subscribe, because then you'll know when I put out new videos, which I will be starting to put out more videos again for you guys. I know it's been such a long time, but I will be getting back on top of YouTube. So it's just been a bit of a rocky road the last few months, which everyone has, but back on it. So I hope you have a fantastic week, guys, and as I say, leave me your questions and comments down below, and I will get back to you. All right, bye.